Hi guys, it's Parker here back with another video on the channel, and today this isn't really going to be a usual video on the channel. Today I'm actually going to be giving you one of my concept ideas for Springtrap, the killer that's been going around saying, everybody's been saying, hey, we want this killer in the game. And let's just hop into it and not waste any time. So, the main idea for his ability, I don't have a name for it, but the idea is you have 6 spring-locked traps, and whenever you down a survivor, you can place a spring-locked trap on them. It acts like a hook, but instead of you have to fend off the entity and stuff, it's set on a 2-minute timer. The survivors see the aura of the person in the spring-trap suit, and let me find the words. I haven't been slurring my words today. Sorry, but they have to find keys around the map to unlock them from the spring lock suit. And while unlocking their teammate, they will be faced with 2 difficult skill checks. Each skill check missed will make you reset your action's progress and will decrease the time on the springtrap suit by 15 seconds. And the skill checks will be sort of like a DS skill check. Skill check. Sorry about my dogs barking in the background. They bark a lot. You've known from my past streams and stuff, but they'll be like a DS skill check or a brand new parts skill check. The next part of his ability is possessive revenge. I have that part down. And what happens is, if a survivor is sacrificed in the spring-locked suit, they will become a servant of Springtrap. And they will go around the map breaking any breakable walls, pallets, or generators. If all pallets are broken, all breakable walls are broken, and all generators are damaged, they will go into a limp-like state. They move at 2.5 speed and have 0 tear radius, so it might tear somebody off a generator. And if a generator is starting to get worked on, they will not turn on until the person working on the generator is forced off. So let's say Springtrap comes and forces the person off the generator. Then his servant can come in and take the, generator. And my dogs are barking again. And then his special attack, Jump Scare, is he can go undetectable for 15 seconds. And during this time, if you hit a survivor, they will be giving a jump scare effect on their screen, and their aura will be revealed to Springtrap for 6 seconds. Pretty straightforward ability. Now, I actually didn't get to his height and stuff, so he's tall. He has a 16-meter tear radius, and he actually moves at 4.2. I mean, just think about it. He's a decaying body in a clunky animatronics suit. He's bound to move slow. That's why I gave him the 16-meter tear radius, to give him a chance. And now, moving on to the perks. His first perk, which is probably his best perk, is called Hex Security Breach. A hex rooting in a false sense of security. After hooking a survivor, Security Breach activates for 60 seconds. During this time, the aura of the hooked survivor will not be shown to all other survivors. So, this wouldn't be good with a perk that makes you have to unhook survivors like Devour. But then here's the true catch to it. When you hit a survivor during this duration, they will not get the standard speed boost that they get for when you usually hit them. So you know how, let's say you're chasing somebody and then you hit them. You know how they get that speed boost so they can get away faster? That doesn't happen. They move at the same speed. And then his next perk, Spring Locked, you know how machines work, and you know how to break them. After kicking a generator, it will regress 20, 40, or 60% faster than usual. So this perk would be good for Pop Goes the Weasel and stuff. I feel like it's a pretty balanced perk, but it doesn't have a cooldown though. So it might be a bit overpowered. I try not to make it ruin fast, but I tried to keep it somewhat fast. So yeah. And then his last perk is called Children's Cry. After a generator is completed, Children's Cry activates for 20, 40, or 60 seconds. During this time, any survivor you hit will be given the Deep Wound status effect, and they have 20 seconds to mend. I feel like this could be really interesting in some builds, like Noed might be, no, not Noed, Bitter Murmur might be good at it. Because, you get to see the survivors after they do it. After they like complete a generator or whatever. And then you can hit them with Deep Wound. This perk is sort of like an anti-gen rush perk, so it gives you time in between so they don't have to, I can't find the right words. They don't have to just move on to the next gen. They have to mend first before they can move on to it. And I think that would be a pretty good perk. And overall, I think it would have a really hard, high. Why can't I speak today? A high skill ceiling or skill cap, but once you get the hang of him, why? Yeah, sorry, I've just been slurring my words today, but once people get the hang of him, he'd be really powerful with that jump scare ability. But, yeah, that's all I have for you today. See you later.